Another team that forced some turnovers, Penn State, had 5 takeaways in their win against Illinois. They won 30-13. They moved to 3-0. But I don't think it was as dominant a performance as we thought we'd see from Penn State.
I agree. I mean, when we watched that game, right, and Illinois gave them fits at times on the defensive side of the ball. They played scrappy all day.
Johnny Newton looks like a dude.
Johnny Newton is a first-round pick.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he is a stud, and he lived up. And that was the big question mark coming in this game, right? Illinois has been a shell of themselves all season. They're giving up over 31.5 points coming into this game, over almost 470 yards of total offense per game. And you go off of last year's stats and goes, this is an elite defense. They got a lot of returners. You think they're going to come in and be that defense, but they haven't looked like that. But today, they showed me something. I mean, even despite all the turnovers that they had offensively, they hung tough with them. Eventually, obviously, Penn State wore them down and went ahead and won the game definitively. But the actual outcome of the game didn't tell the entire tale of the game. I'm
with you there. And it was really the front seven for me for Illinois that I thought 100%. Stood up, right? I mean, they made it difficult for Penn State to run the football. They showed pressure looks to a young quarterback in Drew Allar, who, quite frankly, looked very human today. And I think it was to me, I think, revealing about both of the units, Penn State offense and where they might be deficient that we didn't know, and Illinois defensively where their strength really is in that front seven. I want to give the Penn State defense a ton of credit, though,
100%.
Because when you have a young quarterback and he's not having a day, you got to be able to stand up. And they said, listen, it doesn't matter how much we have to do and how many times we got to go out there. We're going to do everything in our power to give our offense the ball back so they can have as many cracks at it as possible. It's a great way to play complementary football, and I think that shows the maturity of that side of the football. Like, hey, young quarterback, he ain't playing that well today. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to play our tails off, and we're going to do a great job. We're going to suffocate the other team. We're going to take the football away, give them more chances. That's good football.
Yeah, and it's good football, but you look at Drew Allar's numbers. I mean, it was very pedestrian.
Yeah,
16 for 33, 208. It felt like he never really got into a rhythm. There's not that big play mentality that they had in the first game that we watched. And even when you look at these running backs, we've been talking about Katron Allen, Nicholas Singleton, the 1-2 punch, right? These guys should go out week in and week out and dominate. Well, Katron Allen, 54 yards on 13 carries. Nicholas Singleton, this has been now 2 weeks in a row.
Yes.
11 for 37.
It's not
I
good.
mean, these are your dudes. These are your stars. And it looked like today they didn't have either aspect of their offense, whether it was the pass game or the run game.
And now it's a little dangerous, too. Like, teams like, all right, let's load up on the run. We'll make Drew Allar beat us. And if he's not able to do that, life's going to get difficult on the offensive side for Penn State. Daquan Hardy with a pick in this one. Mike Robb thinks he's the best man-to-man cover receiver that they have, Kalen King included, so I thought that was kind of interesting. Abdul Carter got a pick in the game, so the defense flashed, made some plays, and they needed that in this one.